How to Start Writing a Mystery, by Billy A. Williams, www.billyawilliams.com. How to Start. Over the years, we see so many patients die that the scene loses its power to shock us. That is the real-life physician voice of Tess Gerritsen, medical thriller author. She began her writing career testing the waters of romantic suspense novels. Things that she thought were exciting, things that intrigued her like international espionage, things that involved women in jeopardy. It didn't occur to me that readers might hunger to know about the world of hospitals and doctors, the very world I just happen to work in every day. She said in a segment of the book Writing Mysteries, edited by Sue Grafton with Jan Burke and Barry Zeman. As writers, we need to trust our everyday life and jobs to deliver out perfect novel. As readers, we relate to things that are about us in a surrogate sort of way. We all go to doctors. We all know stories of misdiagnosis or mind-boggling strains of diseases that somehow refuse to be treated by normal methods, or we hear of surgical oops we left a clamp in there kind of scenarios. We own the story when it's familiar to us in some way. As a writer of the mystery genre, we need to find our sleuth from our life as well as our antagonist. Believably, imperfect and complex people who should be your motto. A flawed hero, or a villain with a part of him or that creates a modicum of sympathy, at least, for him. Neither hero, nor villain should be perfectly perfect or totally evil. That way whodunit, how and why they did it, will always have a ring of truth to the reader. It could have happened to me, hooks your reader. Then, you reel them in one page at a time, net them and bring them ashore. Our life can be what we know or what we have a passion to learn, so that we may render it authentically, with authority and expertise for our readers. Anne Rule, herself an accidental sleuth, says in order to write true crime stories one must be a self-starter, and not only a writer but also a detective. Researching crimes, figuring out how to elicit information that seems impossible to get, asking people about pain and horror they would rather forget, and asking detectives and prosecutors to share their investigations and feelings with you so that you may get a clearer picture of what it is you are writing about. When asked how she could write about true crimes without feeling like she was profiting from another person's misery to a psychiatrist, Anne Rule had this bit of advice. Half the people in the world make a living from the other half's problems: firefighters, police officers, doctors, morticians, insurance salespeople. To write it without knowing, you must research and study to make the information truly your own. Then you can write that next bestseller as your reader falls under your spell when you show her whodunit and how. Billy A. Williams, mystery suspense author, BillyAWilliams.com blog, printawordsblogspot.com.